My name's James Dent. I'm a founder of a company called Susterra. We're based in central London and we're in the field of business travel sustainability. So as a society and as a culture, we've become much more aware of what the impact we're having on the environment and what the implications of that are for future generations. And so one of the key things that we can look at is become more sustainable in terms of our travel habits. The simplest solution potentially would be just to not travel. That's kind of impractical, definitely in 2019. So business travel is essential and it forms an essential part of kind of business as is and growing businesses. So the question is what to do about the necessary travel. Carbon reporting with reference to business works by trying to ascertain what the distance travelled is per travel type. So that's with air, with rail, and with things like car hire. And there are emission factors that are applied to that business trip which help to calculate the footprint per person. Once we've worked out what the carbon footprint is of either a specific journey or a specific travel booking, we can kind of do a calculation to inform the company of what that footprint is, and then we can also do kind of analysis to kind of show how, if the company had potentially done something different, they could reduce that footprint, and then we offer services to mitigate what the associated footprint of that travel was, so things such as carbon offsetting. We're involved in various different carbon offsetting projects. So we have various wind farm projects in India. We are involved in cook stove projects in India and Bangladesh. We're involved in some forestry projects in places in Africa and in Indonesia. And the trends that are going to help, or that could help travel sustainability in the future, which is something that we are involved in terms of our analysis, is kind of looking at the different footprints associated with different aircraft. Some of the newer aircraft are more efficient than others. So the Dreamliner, for example, is the most efficient long-haul kind of aircraft carrier. If you're traveling to and from the airport and you want to take a taxi, potentially take something like an Uber, which is electric, or an electric black cab. If you're doing like an incredibly short domestic flight, potentially you could look at making that into a train journey. The only way to kind of mitigate against the impact of business travel and to make it more sustainable would be to invest in a carbon offsetting project.